for you to do with your little kids. First, we'll be starting out with a clothespin sailboat. You need a spring-type clothespin, toothpicks, white paper, and glue. You can use markers if you want to decorate when you're all done. First thing you have to do is you have to take your clothespin. There's a little spring or a hinge inside of it. You got to take it out. And then you take your glue. Glue the flat ends together like this. Rub the glue in a little bit so they stays pretty well glued. The glue will dry clear so you don't see it. And take a toothpick, not a broken one. Stick it right in between the ends that you glued together. And then take another clothespin. Gotta move that back a little bit. Take another clothespin. Screwed up. Clamp it shut and let the glue dry for a little bit. Take a piece of paper. In our case, toilet paper. It should be about an inch wide. Ours isn't. Glue it around the toothpick. And after, it should look like this, with your sail in there somewhat. Okay. Next, Casey will make a card holder.
This is so when you're playing Go Fish or something, then you won't be able to see your child's card. You punch 2 holes in formula lids or butter lids, like so. Stick a brad, this is this metal thing right here. Stick it in one side. Then stick it in the other, the opposite way. Having a little difficulty. And then push the tails back. And now you can play cards and not have to worry about anyone cheating.
And next we'll make chocolate scented Play-Doh. You need flour, cocoa powder, salt, cream of tartar, and cooking oil and boiling water. First, we are going to find our other bowl.
Here it is.
Thank you.
Good holder for the
We're
paint.
going to mix 1 1/4 cups of flour, a 1/2 cup of salt, half a cup of cocoa powder. Whoops. Oh, it smells like chocolatey, chocolate.
half a tablespoon canned tartar.
Tablespoon or a teaspoon?
Tablespoon. Ooh, the chocolate smells good. Got a lovely design here. And then add 1.5 tablespoons cooking oil and a cup of boiling water. Can you pass me the cup?
The cup?
Cup. Awesome. Since we don't have a stove, we have to improvise here. But you at home would definitely have one. So you just pour it in. And then you add your oil.
How much?
1.5 tablespoons. You can also add food coloring if you want for extra color or
Whoa!
just so it looks nice and pretty.
A little messy. God, that stuff just pours right out really fast.
Then you mix it all together. Stirring over low heat until it starts to form a ball.
Emily doesn't like this very much. She thinks it's pretty gross. But she'll have fun playing with it when we're done. You can kind of see it starting to form together here.
And if this were actually over low heat, it would start to actually form more of a ball and wouldn't stick as much. But we have some finished Play-Doh already there. We can demonstrate. It doesn't like them out because it's so sticky. But it's a slight variation of the recipe. You can, if you don't have cream of tartar, you can substitute it with baking soda, and it does just as well and stays.
Very squishy. Do you like to play with that?
Hi, and we're going to show you guys how to make an art keepsake album. Heather, do you know how to make one?
I don't know, you better tell me.
Okay. Well, you're going to need a 3-ring binder, any type of material that could cover it up, glue or hot glue, depends on what you have, cardboard, and page protectors, which will keep your kids' art safe. Okay, the first thing you gotta do is open the binder and glue the batting to the inside cover and the spine.
The inside cover. Okay, so you stick it in there like that.
Lay material over the batting, leaving about 2 inches all the way around once you've cut it. Turn the binder over and fold the material over the inside covers of the binder to hide the jagged edges of the material. So you turn it over, so the spine's the opposite way.
So this all goes out like this. And this is the outside.
That's right.
And we glue this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna unfold it. Ooh, gonna get a little glue heavy here.
Well, you gotta make sure it sticks.
Stick, stick, stick.
That's right, we gotta make sure that's nice and sticky. You wanna make sure that this dries very well so that way you can put the material over it once it's done.
And this glued my hand.
You also wanna make sure that there's enough glue on the spine so that sticks.
Lots of glue.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I gotta cut some of
Any
this
excess.
off.
Now, when using the scissors, you want to make sure that you do it and not your child so they don't get hurt. And,
Especially with big scissors
Right.
like this.
and if you're going to use hot glue, make sure that you do it and not your child. Because you don't want any burned fingers or hands. Then they can't do their pretty art.
Emily likes to do her art, huh?
She's making one right now. The Play-Doh.
And boring.
Next, after the batting is down, you want to
Go like this.
glue the cardboard to the inside covers of the binder to hide the jacket. Okay, I already did that. Sorry. Insert the page protectors after you got all the batting down and around the rings, so that way you can open it and close it.
Pages. We just screwed this up.
And of course, you also want to remember to add your material so that way it looks nice and pretty instead of just white batting. You're going to want to do the same thing you did with the batting. You're going to want to fold it over completely.
To do this way.
And in Heather's case, she chose a nice little heart and sun pattern.
For
She can-
Valentine's Day.
Yes, since it is coming up. What is it? Oh. Does he have a name? Lisa? Okay, well, here, you can continue coloring. When you're older, you can give this to your kid, to your little child, to your child when they're older, as a reminder of how they were when they were small and all the art you saved. Of course,
Oh,
if some of
cute
it's
little
too
girls.
big, then maybe you need a bigger folder.
Instead of a binder, this is a 1-inch thick binder.
This would be for, can I use this for a second? This would be for stuff like Emily did, except you just cut it down to size a little and it would just hang out low, but no one would mind, they'd still be safe. In that case, you wouldn't want to use the page protectors.
Hiding the scissors on myself. You're going to want to make sure that you have a place to put the rings for the binder. Because you can't really, I'm going to cut myself. We'll just leave it like that.
You're going to want pre-cut holes, though, for when you decide to add the material. That's another thing I should mention that's very important.
Okay.
Very.
I'm almost done. I made another snowman. pretty cool snowman.
But we don't have enough glitter, so we can't get more.
Oh, darn.
Well, I could do some of too, but
That's right. We want it to be special. And that is your binder.
Nice and cushy.
So that way it can hold up to a lot of wear and tear. And Emily, it's your turn now. Would you like to make some butterfly feet?
Okay. We're gonna knock some stuff over. Okay. What color paint do you want to use, Em?
I want
We've got
There's
red,
yellow,
blue, green, or
green.
yellow.
Color. You don't want to use the brown.
Let's go.
What color?
My fifth color is red.
Okay, so we'll use red paint. And we're going to squirt some red paint onto this paper plate after I rip this out. Whoa. Whoa.
There's also a special poem you can use for this that I'm writing down right now. It says, beautiful, beautiful butterfly, precious and sweet. Strange how it looks, just like insert child's name, feet. And when I'm done writing this, then we can put down, then Emily can make her.
Oh, that is
What?
quite disgusting. Okay,
Funny. Oh, looks funny.
yeah. We're gonna swirl it around a little bit here.
You want to make sure that your child's feet is also cleaned.
Oh yes, you gotta clean off the kids' feet.
Just a bit.
And we'll wait till Casey's done writing the poem, and then we will get Emily's feet all dirty. Here.
And then we're supposed to get it cool.
Yes. Whoa, I'm knocking stuff on the floor.
Well, what's next to the flower?
Huh? Okay.
Since we need to get Emily's feet in, then she can do her poem herself to give it a more personalized touch.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta get up on the table. Here we go. We're going to take.
You want to do this one foot at a time, so that way you have time to clean the foot off.
Woohoo! Yay. Okay. Get there. We're gonna stick that foot right here. Okay. Now we're gonna lift that one up. Bring this foot over here. And we're gonna clean up this foot. Don't kick your feet, okay?
You don't want it to get right here?
We know it tickles.
All right.
Okay.
Then,
All right.
after you cleaned off that foot, you
Oh,
want
you stepped on my hand.
to stick the other one in.
Whoa, yum.
Squishy, squishy, squishy.
Okay.
Then,
And then you want to set that foot right next to the other one, so the outline of the arches in her feet look just like a butterfly. Okay. Oh, you smeared it. Okay. Now we're going to clean up this foot. Don't kick. Don't kick. I know that tickles like crazy. Okay, get your foot out. Okay.
you can also change this by doing hands for a
could
cleaner
use-
way. Except it won't be butterflies, but the message could still be, well, no, you can still make butterflies. And
You can have, after the paint's dry, they can decorate it, color it, paint it some more, put antennas on it, do anything.
yep, this is what it looks like.
Okay, now we're gonna make flubber. First, for solution A, you're gonna have two solutions. Solution A and solution B. For solution A, you need 1.5 cups of warm water,
Which we already added.
2 cups of Elmer's glue, and food coloring. Emily has chosen some red food coloring today.
A normal size of Elmer's glue will give you about 1 cup, a little bit
Less
under
than
a cup. And you gotta make sure that this gets all out of it. You wanna have a spatula so you can just like that.
Instead, we'll use fingers today.
Yes. Messy fun. That's why we have the paper towel around. There's still neat. Thank you. You want to just make sure that as you're adding it that you dissolve all the glue in the warm water.
Whoa, it shot stuff at me.
How much water is it?
1.5 cups.
Okay.
Oh, yuck. Emily, do you like glue?
Can you pass me one of those little measuring spoons to mix with? It's getting kind of sticky.
It's glue.
Yes.
It's supposed to be sticky.
It probably would be.
Please don't get it all. We need some to shave extra.
Okay, here's another cup of glue.
Oh, yeah. Your kids may like to do this, but they should never eat the glue. It's very bad for them.
Tastes pretty gross too.
And you want to make sure that you clean out your measuring cup, and then just gotta mix it all around so it all dissolves. Feels kind of cool though. See?
You like fucking Debbie. You want me to do solution B?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to need 4 tablespoons of borax.
Borax, all right.
We're gonna have to use 1/2 tablespoon.
I think I might use a tablespoon to mix with.
Yep.
I'll make sure your hands get clean. Forget all this stuff. And remove any extra jewelry in case it gets down in the glue.
Oh, yuck.
Yuck, what? What does it look like?
Because then your hands will start sticking.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
1,
I'll count. 2,
whoa, that's more like
Yeah.
2.5.
3, 4.
2.
We need 5.
2.5. 3.
And 4.
3.5.
That was 4.
No, that's 4.
Okay, then you want to dissolve it into how much warm water?
Mix solution B in another bowl with 1/3 cup warm water. 1 and a third.
There's a 1/3 cup there.
And then we need
To stop so we can.
just use this one. Dip
yeah.
the other.
All right. Well, luckily we have some extra water around, so. But you'll find out later what we're going to use it for. One. 2.
That's it. And then you want to.
You want to also add some food coloring, I think.
Yeah. No, food coloring goes in yours.
Okay.
We're going to make red flubber today instead of green like in the movie.
Red flubber. Oh, I'm going to do red flubber. Because I want it's my favorite.
Wait, just
Red. Very pretty.
Oh, and the adding into this will make it easier for the change to happen. You can do this in a science class for a project if you want.
Science class would be a good place for this.
Yeah.
Mixing
And
solutions.
you definitely don't want to get any of the food coloring on you.
Make sure your kids don't put flubber in their mouth because borax is a laundry booster.
And then after, isn't it solution B is dissolved?
Do not mix or stir.
No.
It says. Oh wait, yeah, we're supposed to dissolve this.
Yeah. It's cheaper than buying kids' GAC, so it should be a lot easier because everyone has laundry detergent. They may not always use borax. It's fun
It's a lot neater than gack or slime.
because you made it yourself.
There's glue in
It's a safe chemical reaction for the kids to see too. You just watch them. You can watch the flubber. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes for the flubber to
actually
form. That looks about not dissolved. That water was pretty cold.
It was pretty warm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make sure though that the water stays warm, otherwise you may have some problems.
Okay, and now we're going to dump solution B into solution A. And you can see, like,
It just happens. And you gotta definitely make sure it's all mixed, otherwise you'll get little chunks.
and we'll just set that aside for us to look at in a little bit.
Okay.
And now we'll move on to our apple family tree. You'll need a great big sheet of white paper, brown paint, green paint, and red paint. And we have our tree trunk already made.
Where do you want to put it?
Down here.
All right.
And Emily is going to
Make a branch.
make branches and put the leaves on. Wanna throw me a piece?
You also want to use
Sponges to cut out little leaves.
Yeah. And then you can, when they're dry, you can stick toothpicks in them, so that way they'll stay.
And we have some paper plates to squirt our paint on. We use a little little plate for green stuff. That's plenty. You don't want to use very much paint.
No.
Just make sure it's washable so that it doesn't get on your kids' clothes.
But if it does, it can come out.
Okay,
The leaves.
apples.
Apples are wrapped.
Yeah. Is it open? Oh, yeah. It's just
There we go. Whoa.
So that is 40 plus.
And we need another plate for the brown.
okay. This is going to be for the branch, obviously. Oh, yeah.
That is yum, 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 yum.
You can't eat those.
No,
No.
you can't eat it. Okay, now we're going to come around front here with Emily K.
One.
I'm coming.
Okay. Don't step on the cords. Okay. Gotta roll up your sleeves. You gotta make sure your kids are wearing junk clothes. Emily today is not, but she'll live. We'll clean her up.
Yeah.
Make sure you have lots of paper towel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take her arm. Gotta get down on the floor, babe. We're going to stick from her wrist to her elbow in the paint.
And you can also
Oh,
use
yum.
a soft brush if you want.
Yeah, and then we're going to make sure she's not dripping. Okay, we're gonna sit up.
You're going to want to put your
Come
arm
over
right
here and put your arm right there.
Yeah. Just set it somewhere.
Come on, just set it somewhere. Now you can take it off. And there, we've made a little branch. Now stick it somewhere else.
Okay.
All right. There's 1, 2.
How about one more? One long one.
We need 2 more.
2 more? All right.
Well, there's Mom, Gary, me, Megs.
Each of these, when you're done, you can write the...
Is it cold? It dripped? That's okay, we'll clean it
You
up.
can write the children's, your family's name on this, and then
Yep.
you can hang it up.
Okay, stick it on there, right in the middle. Good job. You're a good sticker.
Think it's on
All
there?
right. Wow.
Cool.
Okay, we'll put one right here and we'll
Yeah.
put one over there, okay?
Because there's.
Does that feel nice?
Is it cold?
Okay, stick one over here.
Right?
It's not really connected, but we can.
Yeah, you can.
We got
make
the brush.
You can
Okay.
connect them if their arms are
Let
low.
me see.
Kind of goofy, that one.
Okay, now stick one over here. Okay. Now we need the red paint.
Red paint.
The paint.
Yup.
There.
you can
You might as well just let them get all goopy right now, and then clean them up when they're all
one big
done.
sweep.
Okay, stick your fist in there like
Make
that.
a fist. Your kids
Okay,
will,
you can lift it out.
this way your kids can have
Okay.
apples on their tree.
Now stick it at the top of the branches. Here, let's try this. There. Now stick it back in there. Okay.
They can also try it the other way if it doesn't go exactly the way you
we're
want.
getting paint on the big sister here.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. We're dressed for. She's dressed for it.
Okay, back in the paint. Out of the paint. Over. Okay.
Done with the brown.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. It would probably work easier on a table.
Or a wall.
A wall.
But we make do right now.
Yeah. Ooh, nice and gooey. Okay, now we're going to clean Emily up.
And my paint is all wet.
And now you take a sponge, you cut out little leaf shapes, and you can stick a toothpick in them so that you have like a little handle. And you dip them in the green paint. And then you stick them on top of the apples.
Uh-huh. So your turn and my turn.
And when it's dry, you can write their name in it.
Your family's
Your
name.
family's names.
Here, you want to
Like
use this one?
Right, Heather, Emily, her mom, her dad, and her little sissy. Megan.
Okay, now do the last one. And there's our family tree.
And there's our family tree.
Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is get toilet paper, soap, and lots of warm water. You're going to want to use a whole roll of toilet paper. We had some friends help us tear this up. They had a lot of fun doing it.
You have to tear it up into really little pieces so that it kind of, not really melts, but kind of
Feels.
disappears a little bit.
Then you're going to want to use a whole bar of soap. You're going to want to add the torn up toilet paper, which is right here, and add the warm water a little bit at a time. But first you want to mix the soap and the water together, and then you can add the toilet paper. You want to make sure though that the water is warm enough so that it'll melt the soap, and mix it.
You have to really mess around in it. Kids will like it.
Yeah.
You made it for me.
You didn't like it when I made it for you?
Some kids are picky.
Too goofy.
Okay. Now, you want to just add some toilet
Add
paper?
some toilet paper.
And just keep adding it in as you're mixing. And it should, let's see. This will actually get the kids' hands clean at the same time.
It's a fun way to have your kids wash their hands.
Yeah. It's not,
It's pretty gooey in there.
yeah, should feel like Cool Whip at the end or something close to that for mud. I love doing this because it gets so gooky.
Cleans the paint right off my hands.
Oh, I'm surprised because I didn't want it to be glass. I wanted it to be pink.
Okay, got some more.
It smells so good. Oh, I'm not going to even play with it.
Why?
It's so good.
Well, the guys will probably like this. Okay, want to add some more?
Very gooky and smushy.
You want to make sure that the water is very warm.
So that the soap really, really dissolves.
It makes some cool noises. Okay, another.
Squish. Oh, that feels so gross.
Did you get some on you?
No.
Okay. See how much more we can fit in this bowl.
These guys are probably better.
Yeah. Guys like mud, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Because I always try with it. What?
Oh. Oh. It's starting to get to the mud consistency. It's making some really nice noises again.
Looks like mashed potatoes.
It does. It seriously is starting to resemble the home-cooked mashed potatoes, which is, I wasn't expecting this.
But it's more.
Expect the unexpected when you do these things with your kids.
If they don't turn out exactly the way you want, it's all right.